Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kangaroo Math video. Today I have a question that we will be doing. I hope you guys enjoy it. But before I begin, I'm just going to start off by saying, if you want to have the question yourself, do it yourself, print it out. The link below will have the actual question. So feel free to click on that and get it. Let's get into it then. First things first, always read the question. Lisa's dogs have 18 more legs than noses. Okay? So that means this is the amount of noses, right? That's the noses. The legs, there are 18 more, right? So then that means if there's one nose, then there has to be 19 legs, right? Well, that doesn't make sense, because how many noses does one dog have? One dog has one nose. So because there's one nose, you're telling me there's a 19-legged dog? That doesn't make sense. That's crazy. So, this is going to be a bit weird, right? Let's try 2. If we have 2 noses, then we have 20 legs, right? Because 18 more. 18 plus 2 is 20. Now, 2 noses means 2 dogs. And if there's 20 legs, that means each has 10, right? That doesn't make sense either. When have you ever seen a dog with 10 legs? Never, right? So, we can go on forever and keep guessing at that, but let's try to do something more mathematical, right? So if it's 18 more, right? If it's 18 more, that means you add 18. So that means you add 18 to the number of noses, right? Right? That makes sense. So that's a bit clearer. The amount of noses plus 18. That's how many legs we have. So the amount of legs is the amount of noses plus 18. So now we have the amount of, what if we subtracted 18 from both sides, right? What if we took away 18? Then instead of this, we would have legs minus 18 is the amount of noses, right? And the reason this makes sense is because let's say L is 20, right? Then N is 2, right? 20 equals 2 plus 18. If you subtract 18, you get 2 is equal to 2, right? Or 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. It's the same thing. It's just however way you look at it, right? So we can do this now. So, because we want the amount of legs minus 18 makes the amount of noses, because the amount of noses plus 18 makes the amount of legs. Same thing. So that means that we can't have negative, we need a positive amount of noses, right? We need at least one nose. So L has to be 19 at the minimum. That's the minimum we have. But we already tried that. We already got N is 1. So let's try 25 legs, right? Let's say there are 25 legs. Wait a second. Each dog has 4 legs, right? So the number of legs has to be divisible by 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, those numbers, because that's how many legs they have, it goes by 4. So let's try 20, okay? 20 minus 18, that's 2, so that means 2 noses. 2 noses, 2 dogs. 2 dogs, 20 legs. That doesn't work. So the next best number we can do is 24, right? Because that's divisible by 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So 24 minus 18. That makes 6, right? 6 noses. Now what do we know about 6 noses? That means 6 dogs. Now, if there's 6 dogs, and each dog has 4 legs, how many legs should we have? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, right? And look, we have 24 legs. So that's it, 6 dogs. That's the answer. Now, we could look at it another way, right? If it has 18 more legs than noses, let's add. So 6 plus 18 is 24. 6 dogs have 24 legs. There we go. That's the answer, guys. 6 dogs. I hope you enjoyed today's question. Just like I said yesterday, next week might be a bit more difficult. I might not have as many videos uploaded. They might not be as frequent. And I'm sorry about that, but I have a lot of AP exams, a lot of big tests. I'll still try to do as much as I can for you guys. So have a nice weekend.